For volume of a pyramid, we know that volume is dealing with the inside of that pyramid. And we learned when we did triangular prisms that we're talking about area of the base times the height. Since a pyramid is like a prism in that it has a base, but it's different because it comes to an apex, we can almost think of a pyramid as being part of a prism. Okay? And because it's a square pyramid, we're going to think of it as part of a square prism. If it's part of the prism, we know that it's not going to be a whole number. We know it's not going to be simply just base times height. We have to take into account that we have part of that, which is divided by 3, or we can think of it as 1/3 times the area of the base times the height of the pyramid. Once again, capital B is area of the base. And big H, or big height, is height of, in this case, the pyramid, because it's the height of the figure. Now, since we're dealing with the base, and the base is in the shape of a square, and we're dealing with area of the square, we are dealing with length of the base times width of the base. Again, length times width is the square times height, big height of the pyramid. And then we have to divide by 3, or we can multiply by 1/3. I just know that majority of your calculators can't do fractions, therefore that's why I go with the divide by 3. Notice that in both of these cases, the height is going through the pyramid and it is not on one of the triangles. Please, please, please note that the height is going through the middle of the pyramid. It's not going on the surface of the triangles. We know that Ms. Bowling is going to expect us to write out the formula and plug in the numbers. So the length of the base is 6 centimeters, the width of the base is 6 centimeters, the height of the whole pyramid is 9 centimeters, and we divide by 3. And that leaves us with a volume of 108 centimeters cubed, meaning it's going to take 108 little centimeter cubes to fill up that pyramid. For the other pyramid, we write out our formula. And if you prefer to use times 1/3 instead of divide by 3, you're absolutely able to. The length of the base is 18 inches and the width of the base is 18 inches because we're dealing just with square pyramids. The height of the pyramid, the one going straight through the apex all the way down to the bottom, is 16. And we know we have to divide by 3, and that gives us a volume of 1,728 inches cubed. Again, that means that it's going to take 1,728 cubes that measure 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch to fill up that pyramid. The reason we're dividing by 3 is because it would take 3 pyramids to equal one square prism, or one prism. So we divide by 3 because the pyramid is 1/3 of the prism.